Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm bringing you episode 9 of my Let's Play of the Honeysuckle seed by Honeysuckle. I have been working in my abandoned mineshaft and have taken out quite a few resources. There are still some places with wood and fence posts and some caverns that I haven't even gone into, but where I know there is a lot of iron and coal. Haven't even got down into the gold area, a little bit of lapis lazuli, and a few diamonds, but I could stand to use some to get some more. I have, however, gotten enough of the obsidian to make my nether portal, which I'll show you in a few minutes, and I have been down to the nether and gotten some things here, and also some blaze rods, and I have used 3 of those to make my brewing stands here, which are sitting here with awkward potion in them, waiting for me to get some more spider eyes and some brown mushrooms so that I can make some weakness potion. And then I do have both gunpowder and redstone so that I can make it a splash potion and make it the highest strength possible. So I will be working toward getting at least 2 zombie villagers so that I can populate my little village when I get that completed. Okay, so now I'm going to go up my kind of revamped stairs here, which gave me a little more room to work down here, and show you my nether portal and the other couple of things that I've been doing out here. I did work on these stairs and make it so that I can go down a little more quickly, up and down. Fixed my fence out here. I have planted about half of the nether wart that I got out of the nether fortress that I found in the nether. And actually there is another nether fortress down there that I have found but haven't gone in and explored yet. It's not too far from the first one. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and go down into the nether and show you what I've done here. I hear a ghast out there. I have my chest over here. This is one that I use to bring things to when I'm exploring things before I want to go back and unload in my castle. This is the kind of the necessities for here in case something should get blown up a little bit. Now out here, basically I went that direction and found another fortress, like going right through that hole over there. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to go ahead and just transport over there. Teleport myself over there and not go through there. It's I could do it, but no use even spending the time right now because I know where it is. So I'm going to teleport to the fortress. Is at 9866 minus 89, and that puts me in here pretty much where I came in. I had walked through the other stuff to get here. The areas in the netherrack that I found where I just kind of went walking, exploring, and then I found my way into this place by just, getting where I could come in from, I'm not sure, was it right over here? Looks like right over there is where I came in. Okay, so it was real close to here, and by the time I remembered that I should have some coordinates, this is kind of where I was. So I pretty much have explored all of this place, and I'm going to go ahead and teleport to a fairly safe place. It's not completely safe because in since 1.8 I think it is, you can no longer torch a blaze spawner and expect it to be safe. I did put glowstone all the way around the 2 that I found that are right next to each other, and I'm not going to stay there very long because I don't really feel like fighting them off right now. Okay, I'm going to go to, it's 171.60 minus 102 and show you that I do have them here. I have screened them off. There are some blazes out here, and I'm not going to stick around out here. I have done enough blaze fighting for a while. I'm not going to fight the pigmen, of course. But there is one up there, and then the other one is right there. So there are 2 blaze spawners right here, and right now they are spawning out below here, which is why they are pretty safe. They are spawning things out here, but not right out on top of them. If I stay around here long enough, they will. There, see, there's one spawning there who's going to shoot at me. So I'm going to get myself in here and then get myself back to the portal. Oops. Minus 16, 123. And that brings me back into here where I can just step in and go on out back to my little mini castle here. Yeah, I did have to fight one pigman that brought himself up here, and then I waited a while before going back. I'm not sure if it is like 15 minutes or so before you want to go back into the nether, even if you've just killed one up here, because then they will all mob you down there. And I am on normal, and so that may be the reason for the blaze spawners too, because when I used to be torching them to keep them from spawning, I was pretty much always in easy, and so I didn't worry about that too much. Okay, so I'm going to now teleport over to my abandoned mineshaft, which is at minus 164, 37, 479. And here we are. I've made a few little improvements in here, moved my water supply in here, kind of neatened things up. Now there are still some areas out here that I haven't picked up all of the wood, and that is still open over there, and lots of resources in that ravine. And there, as you can see, there are still mobs, hostile mobs, kind of traveling around out there because I haven't done much with that. But I did clean up the areas adjacent, and what I did instead was kind of go in the back way, and I cleaned up a lot of this area in here, and I really have pretty much taken out most of the basic stuff that's in the mine shaft. It's pretty much clean. There will be things to find. This connects there. Let's see, I don't think this is exactly the same. Yeah, it is. This is the area we were looking at, because there's the skeleton over there at the waterfall, and there's the ravine, which gets bigger as it goes. Oops, I'm getting shot by another one. It isn't the same one over there, so I just get out of his way a little bit. Let him come in here, and we'll just go ahead and get him. And then he won't surprise me anymore. And over this way, there are areas here that I've cleaned. I see a creeper down here. Looks like I actually haven't even been down all that way. Guess I forgot to come back and go that direction. I've cleaned all the way out here. Okay, so if I go on down here, there is more that I can be able to find. And I hadn't even thought about that I missed some directions. Obviously, there's more to do. Looks like this may, yeah, this ends down here, but it may connect also. So there's probably also some other things that it will connect with here. This is a dead end this way, but I'll just go ahead and light up this area like I usually would. And here we are. So this is probably pretty much the end to it, and I'll just leave these things here. Rather than spend the time to get them now, I'll come back and get them after a while. And obviously there are more resources there. But here, most of this stuff, I've been up and down, in and out, around. As you can see, it's just all been cleaned out. I've been working really hard to find all the little nooks and crannies. And over here, it begins to go into the caverns more. I've been down to that hole and gotten out everything I could find in there easily. There's probably some more things. There's more things up that way. It's just pretty well cleaned out in here now. I didn't go through all the gravel here. There might be something down underneath there. Probably is. And once again, there's that area down there, which I can go to. And this area out here and the whole ravine. But I've been working hard at getting the close things, and probably the biggest part of all of the mine shaft itself, which is obviously not a huge one. Some of them will stretch forever. Now this takes me out here to the ravine, and I know there's mostly just ravine down there. There's no more mine shaft down that way, unless there might be some branches that have connected from other areas. But there's plenty of stuff to be found down there, but I have taken out loads and loads of stuff. I had these pretty full, and I cleaned them out and just left minimum supplies down here. Cleaned out all these. Taking out all the stuff I was cooking. Didn't even use those over there. So, okay, so I'm going to head back to the castle, which is at minus 139, 82, 201. And it's in my basement. And there we have it. Those are the things that I've been taking care of over the last few days, just in the little bit of time that I've had to play, which hasn't been a whole lot. I'll go ahead and sleep away this night. And then I thought that I would go ahead and get my saplings going down here before I end this episode. So you actually show a little bit of something. Where trees are over here. Forgot. Oh wait, where did I put them? Flowers, trees, there we go. And I'll do both oak and spruce. And while I'm down here, I'll go ahead and put away the things that I did pick up there while I was out. There's the rail stuff. And we have a little bit more gunpowder to add to my stash. I have some arrows to add in up here. I need to make some more, get some more bows. I don't use the bows and arrows a whole lot. Once in a while I go on a spree where I want to go out and get some XP, but and shoot things, and mostly I just use my swords. And I do have the obsidian and the diamonds now, but I don't have the book yet. I need to get some sugar cane. I have a little bit, but I haven't planted it. Actually, you know what? I think I'll do that. I have just a little bit in my gardening area here. I have 8 of them. So I can go ahead and plant them, and I have enough stuff to start a basic garden, but I don't think I'll do that right now either. I'm just going to go ahead and go get the things planted that I can do without setting a plot and hoeing the ground. Now, I'm not going to do a real fancy tree farm. I really love what Honeysuckle has done with hers, with her little spaces that contain the trees, little planting areas made with the stone or cobblestone. But I think that I won't bother with that. I'm just going to go ahead and plant my stuff. I'm going to need an area that has water right up to my dirt. Could be dirt or sand. In this case, I'll just leave it as dirt since it's there. And I'm going to go ahead and plant these sugar cane here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I have a fly flying around me again. I'm going to go ahead and I have some water buckets in my inventory, so I'm going to go ahead and increase this space here and make sure that it's all an infinite water source again. Fill that up there, and it will, whoops, I have to get the space over here. As soon as I hit this side here, it'll finish filling it out. There we go. Okay, so then I can get some more water, store that away, put my other 2 cane down there. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, so I'll just even this out a little bit here, I think. And I think I'll just plant my trees right down here. I have 32 spruce saplings and 33 oak. And I don't think I'll use all of them. I think I'll use half of each. So I'm going to start with the spruce, put them in back here. I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'll skip a space here. I'm going to do like in the 4s, like this, like Honeysuckle did. And that actually does make a better pattern for spruce to grow. Whereas the others will grow better or just as well in a line. So I'll take off some more of this dirt here just to even it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. And as I've said before, I tend to make things square. I'm not real good with making other shapes. I can do it, but my tendency is to pretty much stick with square. So it's not going to be all pretty and fancy, but I'm going to have fun with it anyway. while I'm at it, I'll get some more seeds here, hopefully. That was one. And then when I get ready to do my garden, there will be enough stuff to really give it a good start. Must have a full inventory here, obviously. Okay. Can't, I'm not going to get rid of anything, so too bad. All right. Trees. I'm going to go to the oak trees now. Actually, I could throw this out. I don't need that. Go ahead and get that seed. I'd rather have that than those rotten flesh that I had there. See if I can get a few more. There we go. There's a couple. All right, that'll give me a little better start when I get ready to farm. Okay, oak saplings. I'll leave a line between them. I could just put them together, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and just do this whole line here. And oak saplings especially do like to grow right next to each other like that. And since I have them here, I will go ahead and also bring them out here, right up to there. Okay. And that gives me just 9 of those left. So I'll go ahead and put those away, and pretty soon I'll have enough saplings out here to get trees out here to get all the wood that I need. And as I cut them down, I'll get more saplings. We'll just keep those going. Now if I get any other types of trees, I can go ahead and plant them up here, on up the steps. There's plenty of other areas to plant trees. There's over there, there's over there, all the hills around me. So right now I think that's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to go ahead and head back into my castle and go down and put all these things away. And as I do that, I will go ahead and say goodbye for episode 9 and hope that you'll come back and watch episode 10 after I get it done. And by then I should have my little village ready, and hopefully I will have killed some more spiders, gotten some more spider eyes, and been able to make my potions, find some zombie villagers, and get my village started. So I will see you back in episode 10, and thanks for watching.